Hello class. In the last presentation we talked about contracts, their nature, classification, agreement, and consideration. Today we'll talk about contract capacity, legality, assent, and formation.
Contract capacity refers to the threshold mental capacity required by law for a party who enters into a contract to be bound by that contract. Minors or infants, as they are commonly referred to in the law, usually are not legally bound by contracts.
It will be just a small payment per month. Just sign here.
Today, in almost all states, the age of majority for contractual purposes is 18 years. In addition, some states provide for the termination of minority on marriage or emancipation. Other examples of people not legally bound by contracts are intoxicated or mentally incompetent persons.
Contract legality. For a contract to be valid and enforceable, it must be formed for a legal purpose. A contract to do something that is prohibited by federal or state statutory law is illegal and, as such, is void from the outset and thus unenforceable. Additionally, a contract to commit a tortious act or to commit an action that is contrary to public policy is illegal and unenforceable.
Contract assent. An intentional approval of known facts that are offered by another for acceptance, agreement, consent. Voluntary consent, assent, may be lacking because of mistake, fraudulent misrepresentation, undue influence, or duress. Generally, a party who demonstrates that did not genuinely agree to the terms of a contract can choose either to carry out the contract or to cancel it and thus avoid the entire transaction.
As you have learned, a lack of voluntary consent is a defense to contract enforceability. Similarly, if an otherwise valid contract is not in the proper form, it may not be enforceable. Every state has a statute that stipulates what types of contracts must be in writing or be evidenced by a record.
Okay class, this is all for today. Remember, for a contract to be enforceable needs to have 4 requirements: capacity, legality, assent, and form. See you next time.
Can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this.